What? Welcome. Today is round 9 of Moose Racing League where I am P2 in the championship. I guess not that far away, that's like maybe 50 point away, which is kind of a big gap as well. So, yeah, we have like 12 round in this league, so we have like 4 more laps, 4 more races to go, including this one. So, it's Spa, and the guy in P1 is missing today, so Spa is a okay track for me. Not the best, not the worst, just okay. Qatar and Silverstone are my best track. So Spa is just in the middle, let's say it that way. So I did a first run on Quali, and I think I did a 42.2 where I put myself at P2, and the 42.1 was at this point was the fastest time. So I decided to go for a second run because I didn't want to save any soft tire. There was no point because the soft tire, I wasn't planning of using them. Even if there is a left safety car, I might have to go for the medium because I went for the balanced tire here, so I wasn't planning of using soft anyway. So I was gonna do a 3 run. So my second run, I have few mistakes in sector 2. That's where I lost most of my time. So that's where I was expected to gain most of my time as well. Sector 1 wasn't too bad. Maybe a little bit of turn 1 here where I take it better. I think I turned the wheel too much. Now that I'm watching the video back, I know that my wheel locked was too much, definitely too much. So it wasn't the fastest way. But still, I was 900 up, something like that. It wasn't bad. So still an improvement from my previous lap. Like I said, sector 1, I didn't lose much time, so I didn't gain much. Even here, I didn't make much mistakes, so to be honest, I didn't expect to gain much here, even though where I lost most of the time, I will is gonna be the corner, few corner from now. But here, I still managed to gain a 10, so I lost again a few hundreds, get back. So I was just hovering around 800, 700, 500, 110. So after here, I started gaining a little bit of time, not that much still, because this was the same run I did at my first one. I have a half spin though to the next the corner. At the exit of this corner right here, I had a half spin. So are you gonna see me gain a bunch of time here? Maybe like you see already for 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths. So without that spin, this is my normal time. So basically, I did just take it the same way I take it and did not make a spin at the exit of that corner, and I was able to be up 5 tenths up. So at this point, the fastest time was 42 flat by the Mercedes, I guess. And he put now 41.9 by Miller, and I was gonna cross the line with a 41.7, which is 2 tenths faster than his time. And Kiwi right there to get back at it and put a 41.8, I think. So now it was time for my last run. So I needed to I didn't have to go, but there was only 1 tenth up between me and the Ferrari behind me, Kiwi, who was right there ahead of me, starting his lap as well. So I did the same mistake. I turned my wheel too much here, but still getting somehow few hundreds. And yeah, but you know, I have this Red Bull Sean Taylor, who is we are a friend of track, so he saw me behind him and gave me the most beautiful toe that I can ever have. So this was just perfect. You're gonna see me gain like almost 4 tenths by good success. So I am 2 tenths already up. So I am really on pole. After I saw that, I said, I'm gonna get pole because there is no way Kiwi gonna improve 2 tenths anyway. So from here, I just needed to do the same lap as I did last lap, and I will keep my, and with the toe, I was hoping to gain a 4 tenths, but somehow, like you said, in this game, the last few minutes, the grip tend to be better, and you can see the grip was feeling better. So I was gaining every corner. So now I'm a 4 tenths up, which was surprising. Even now, I lost a bit, but I gained it again on the exit. This corner, I was so good with this corner. So good with this corner. You told me 5 tenths up right there. So purple sector 1, purple sector 2. I was having purple everywhere. The moment I had the toe there, with from the Red Bull of Chantilly, I was just knew that unless I invalidate, I will get pole. At this point, I know I'm gonna get pole, so I took the chicane really easily because I didn't want to make a mistake. You can see me be really patient on total exit, so I lost a few tenths there, but doesn't matter because I knew I had the pole exact way. So you you heard me saying Tila boy because that's how I call him, and yeah, the toe he gave me was just perfect there. So yeah, it make me secure the pole without any issue because I don't think my 41.7 was good for pole, but the toe from Tila make it like seems like I was blowing the field. Yeah, you heard me saying Tila gave me a nice looking toe basically. Yeah, so yeah, that was a beautiful toe from Tila. Once again, I really appreciate that. But anyhow, the gap wasn't 4 tenths; it was maybe 1 tenth. So start of the lap, start of the race, I had a good launch. Not much of an issue. I really have a good start in this game, to be honest. So I take it easy first corner to not make any wheel spin, any mistake, and now here's just a matter of burning enough ERS to stay ahead. And this is here I find out that I made a mistake. The mistake I should have lowered my wings at some point because my wings were so high for compared to them. I was running a 5.0s, and you can see him already on side by side by me. And this game is not like it's not like when you are behind a guy you get lot of throw to gain time, but the wing difference made it he was already next to me, so I understand that he's having a lower wing than me, so I was in trouble in terms of straight line speed. My advantage was in sector 2 where really I am good. So you can see me getting a few tenths here and there in sector 2, but yeah, at this point I was just trying to to lead the race, take it easy, not burn my tire too quick as well. And you see me that corner, it's always been the best for me anyway, so you can see me always 15 and up, and he started burning his with the battery, and you can see I wasn't burning my battery. I was on medium at this time, increased my brake bias 54, burning a little bit. I wasn't expecting him to go for it, but he did go for it even here, so I left him enough room in the inside, in the outside, little bit of contact right there. I make me my start a little bit off though. He still managed to get the position though, but he did not pull away, so I was okay with him taking the position at this point because I can just get it back on the straight, even though I had to burn all of my ears because I was still running a higher wings, and that was just when I find out this is not gonna work for me. So I almost burned all of my ears just to overtake him, so that was just painful to watch. Very painful. That would I should have gone at least 2 click lower, like maybe a 3.0 or 2.0 should have been the way to go, not a 5.0 wings. That wasn't the best. Even though you're gonna have a good sector 2, you won't have a straight line sprint to overtake, and that was my mistake. I know my overall race pace, and his Kiwi, she's a girl, it's around the same, I would say. So we're gonna lap the same time around race pace for this track, but the fact that there was a wing difference won't allow me to overtake him easily where he can overtake me easily, basically. So you see me having sector 2 been always my strong, so I was sure I will keep getting purple sector 2 regardless of what happened. But as of now, at the moment of the race, after lap 2, it was just a DRS terrain basically. So you see he did not go for a move because he understood that if he go for a move now, he's gonna lose it again going to the camel straight, so he did not went for a move here. And I set the faster lap with a 45.7, and yeah, and I will lose the lead, I think, at this point, because like I said, regardless of if you are to running a high wing, like 2 click higher at least, because I think he's running at least two click higher, and you can tell on this track it's unforgivable. I burned all of my ERS again to defend, and it wasn't even enough. We have the DRS and ERS and low wings to go past me easily and go ahead of the move. I was not worried at this point because I know I had the race pace to stay with him regardless of what happened. She won't top me. I was making mistake a little bit of locking tires because I couldn't tell of what brake bias I was on from some corner to some corner. So lap 5, it was still me and him, and just I was staying behind him, but you can see on the straight I was not near enough. He was just fast on the straight basically. Even when I have the DRS open, he just need to have ERS to defend easily. I wasn't even gaining nothing when I have DRS. That was crazy. So this is the moment I understood that it will be tough to overtake him. So we managed to drop to the P3 and the rest of the grid. I think we were faster than them at this point. So it was just me and her, and it's gonna be the case until the pit windows open, which is about now lap 7, lap 8. That was my target. But I was thinking, should I go the same time as him and gonna be behind him for like the next 22 laps? I did not want to do that, so I decided to pit if she does not pit, or to stay out if she pit. Whatever she do, I'm gonna do the opposite basically. So that was my goal, at least at this point. But it did not I didn't know at this point what she was gonna do. So this is gonna be the moment I decide to go pit lap 7 or go for one more lap. And you can see from here at this point on, the rest of the grid are way behind us. They were like the 3 seconds, so it was just me and her at this point. And we both know that we had the pace to stay ahead, so we were not worried about that at all. I guess somebody is at the door, and my wife should be able to get that. So yeah, at this point it's just time for the pit window to happen, and depending on what she decide, we can go or not. So I was gonna just, that's why I left a gap to not be right behind him. So we decided to go, I decided to continue. I said, okay, let's go one more lap and try to do overcut and have the better tire. So you can see me here, I'm starting to burn everything I have, use the tire and everything, because that was my goal, to just go for it, burn everything I have just to go. So end of lap 8, I decided to pit. I burned almost all of my battery. So I pit end of lap 8, 1 lap later than her. You can see her on the map, she's just right there behind the pack of people on hard who did not pit yet. So I pit about now, I guess. So where I'm gonna come out is gonna be just crucial. If I manage to come out next to her or ahead of her, that would be perfect. But it doesn't look like will happen. So she's already ahead of me, and right there, she's just right there going through. So there is nobody. At least I did not come out on traffic. So I was a plus, but I was 2 seconds or almost a 3 second gap between me and her, and I was out of ERS as well. So not much I could do. My only hope was that she may be stuck into traffic and I could gain some time. But I knew that our race pace was similar. She was strong in sector 1 and I was strong in sector 2. We kind of have the same sector 3. Or maybe she's a little bit faster on the straight and I will be faster on the chicane basically. But yeah, our race pace was totally the same. So even after I pit lap 8, at lap 13 we were still a 3 second gap did not change. It was 3 second 2, 3 second stuff. So there was still 1 or 2 or 3 guys on hard already still out there. So we needed to go overtake them, but she is currently P1, virtually P1 and me virtually P2, and there was his teammate right behind us. The same for Shantila, the guy who gave me that beautiful toe during the quali. So you see me, the gap was just around 3.5, 3.8. So now that everybody pitted, he's back on top, P1, and I'm P2 behind. It's a decent gap, to be honest. I don't think there was a chance for me to catch back up. My only chance was maybe if she get another warning, because at this point I knew that she had two warning, and one more warning could give her a 3-second. So I was trying to make sure the gap stay within a 3-second gap. So it was hovering from here and there, so between 3 and 4 seconds. But yeah, it wasn't easy. So lap 21, you see it's barely a 3.4. You can see I was pushing to try to make sure it's say within the 3-second gap in case you get a late track limit penalty, which that was my only hope at this point. My only hope was that to hope that you get a 2-second penalty, because otherwise it will be a P2. That's it. And I guess that's not that bad, to be honest. It was either a P2, which is we're gonna take if that's what it is. Otherwise, hoping for luck and her getting a track limit penalty that will maybe allow me to be next to her if I manage to bridge the gap to 3 seconds, which I was not able to, even though there is one more lap to go. And here on the last lap, you can see I wasn't close enough, 3.7 seconds, 2.6. So that the gap did not never go under a 3-second gap. So even if she had a penalty, I wouldn't have benefited that. And you can see me, I gave up at this point. At this point, I was just saying, okay, she had it. There is no, because there was no more any corner she would have get a penalty. And I was saying my teammate, yeah, that's gonna be a P2, I guess, because you can see me right, just be done with it, saying, yeah, I guess we're gonna take it. And I stopped pushing, and the gap went from 3 seconds to 4 seconds because I wasn't pushing anymore. I didn't, because there was no point if I'm gonna have to, yeah. She ended up winning it. I ended up being P2, which wasn't bad, but the fact that I was in pole and lost the win as well is still not.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it. It wasn't a pleasant taste, let's say that, but we'll take it. Yeah.
That's good.
And like I said, the championship leader rhythm is not racing today, so I gained 18 points. I would have loved to have 25 points, but I will take what I have as better than nothing. So we'll be happy with that and hope that you guys gonna be here with us next time. Bye.